This is a 2018 Chevy Equinox 1.5. We're going to go ahead and remove the windshield wiper reservoir from its place. This one, apparently they broke the sensor off right here. They believe it was a hit and run. Right, so after you take the bumper off, there's a video on YouTube, you'll be alright. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Torx T15s. Alright, then you're gonna go right here. You're gonna go ahead and remove 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a clip right around here somewhere, right there. That hole right there. You're gonna get a clip already. I removed it. I'm gonna go ahead and pry this. I'm gonna pry the shield thing. There's gonna be a 7mm right there. And then we're gonna go down here. It's gonna be more 7mm. Right here, here, and there. I'll go ahead and take those off. And then after you get that 7mm bolt that was in here, go ahead and pry this. And then you're good. You are free. Gonna go ahead and take off a 7mm here for the headlight, 7mm here for the headlight, 7mm. You're gonna go ahead and go under here, and there should be one right there. That one right there. There should be another 7mm. Go ahead and take that off, and then you'll be able to remove the headlight. Once you guys take that bit down there, there should be 1, 2, 3, and then under it 4. Go ahead and pry forward. Go ahead and you can pick up right here. Make sure to check for these two wiring harnesses right here. Go ahead and remove them. Move this one and this one. And then wiggle a little bit. You can try to extend the fender. Grab the fender right here and pry open. It should come out. There you go. Once you bring it outward, just make sure to take your wiring harness off. Both of these right here. Oh, my bad. One right here. Alright, once you put your headlight somewhere safe, go ahead and go there. Get that 10mm right there. 1 10mm right here. I believe that's a 10mm right there as well. And one more. And now you're going to have to get one right here. Right there. Last one. After you get the bolts out, you're gonna have to pry this out. You're gonna have to pry this out right here, and then disconnect your wiring harness from these two right here. The pump, the fluid level sensor was destroyed when it got hit, so that's not even. It's in the unit itself, so we're gonna have to go ahead and replace it. Since these are gonna be brittle, I suggest that you guys open it up and just loosen the lines out of there. You know, just go ahead and loosen it. You're gonna do the screwdriver. It's gonna go under here, and you just pop it out. Just get these out of there. You don't have to take it off. They're a little brittle, so it might not want to come out. You don't want to damage it. You know. Go ahead and loosen this one up. And now we're gonna hit them wiring harnesses. A nifty way of doing it. So instead of disconnecting your wiring harnesses, you could actually twist them off. You just have to twist it like that, and then pull up. Just slowly get it out of there because there's going to be a lot of gunk. As you can see from these are kind of dirty. And you should be able to get both of them off. You can just twist them off. Same thing for that one. There's a little bit of debris, so you're going to have to kind of, just be careful not to break the tip. This one looks like it's actually broke a little bit. But yeah, you can just twist them and take it off. So you don't have to take all the wiring harnesses off. Try to save time here. After you make sure to disconnect everything, the pumps, the fluid level sensor, and the 10mm, and the one right there on the bottom, as well as the one right here with this wiring harness right here, you can go ahead and pull to the right and outward. I didn't take off the bumper all the way, so I'm going to have to do this with 2 hands, but just pry it towards you, to the right, and then towards you, and then out. Right here, pulled it up, pull it under right there. You get your bed unit out. Now we have room to work and go ahead and put everything back together by getting the new unit and installing it. Always make sure to compare your parts, make sure that they're the same, you know, all the holes in the same places, all the bolts going in the same places. Looks good. Alright, I'm gonna attempt it one-handed for y'all, so go ahead and put the tip over there. Go ahead and put it on there. Go ahead and make sure that it lines up with this one so you can start lining these up, because if you just do these bolts up here, you're gonna have a problem trying to get this in here. So I suggest you do that first, then line it up. Now that you tightened up all your bolts, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Right, now we're gonna go ahead and put the pumps in. We're gonna go ahead and put your pump in like this, and then once it's in, seated in there, I'm gonna go ahead and press it forward. Right there. Perfect. Just be careful. Second pump, put it in like that, and then push it forward, and then it should seat. That's how it should look once you push it back inward. That's how it should be looking. Right there. That's the seat like this, perfectly in there. Make sure nothing got hooked when you're installing them. Perfect. You're gonna go ahead and put this harness back right here on the frame. Push it in, standing. And unfortunately, like I said, I was gonna end up breaking this, so I did. So we go ahead and with good old zip ties. They never fail. You secure these with your wonderful fix, and we're gonna go ahead and put the reservoir fluid sensor, I guess. To get your sensor in, you're just gonna push it straight in. There's a gasket right there, so you just go ahead and push it in there. You'll be all right. Go ahead, click in your wiring harness, and we're gonna go ahead and start with our headlight. Before you do anything with your headlight, make sure you're not like me and leave your wiring harness to the side. It's gonna be very difficult to get it out of there. Get out of this crevice when the headlight's already in there. So go ahead and do that now. All right. You could just kind of do yourself a favor and just go ahead and click it over here, right there. Right there, perfect. See, no longer out of the way, no longer in the way, so perfect. Right, once you get it seated in there, start pull it up on this side so we can get it to there. Pull it up on that side so we can get there, and make sure to get that in there like that. Perfect. Now it's seated. Well, except for that part. Perfect. There you go. Now we're good. All right, let's start putting them. I believe it's an 8 or a 7 millimeter. Go ahead and put your bolts, one right there, one right there, one right there. After that's seated in there, we're gonna go down here, under it, right there. It's gonna be a pain, so don't tighten nothing until you get that one in there. And go ahead and tighten all of them. Once we go ahead and tighten all these bolts for the headlight, now here comes the annoying part, which this will come in great, because when I tell you there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then all the ones on the bottom, like I showed you in the beginning, it's going to be very annoying. Go ahead and bring your bumper up. You're going to go ahead and use these right here to hold the grill up for you, and then you're going to go ahead and place it in here like that. I can take it off and show you. I'm going to go ahead and have it like this. I'm going to go ahead and bring this up right here. Oopsie, wrong way. I'm going to go ahead and bring it up here. So one hand is kind of tough. I'm going to go ahead and bring it right there. Perfect. And then lined up over there as well. So now it's holding it. Now you're going to grab a bumper. I'm going to go ahead and line it up. Line it up like that. Push it inward. Perfect. There you go. All right, bumper's in. Now we got to do all the bolts on the bottom, as well as the side, and the 7 millimeter holding the bumper in. I should show you right now. Put your splash shield away from you. Go ahead and take it off. Perfect. Now you're gonna come right here, and there it goes, right there, perfectly. Right here. I don't know if y'all can see that. Perfect, right there. All right. Once you get it seated, that's what it should look like. Perfect, right there. Now you go ahead and it's a 7mm. Go ahead and drill it. Go ahead and bolt in. Better work on these. Go ahead and put the fender shield back, the splash shield back in there. Go ahead and line it up. It's gonna be a little difficult. Perfect, right there, all lined up. Gonna go right there and put that on there. You install it, it should look like that. After you get that one in there, and with the power of editing, I went ahead and did all of these right here. They're very annoying. Torx T15. Put these bolts here on the grill. Go ahead and line them up. Don't tighten nothing. Line it up first. And then, with the power of editing, we are done. And now we have to do the most annoying parts, which are down there, unfortunately. So now we're gonna go ahead down here. We're gonna go ahead. That's one bolt. That's two right there. 3, 4. Then I'm focusing 4, and then 5, and then you guys are done. Good luck, everybody.